driving with your windshield down. Is it legal or is it illegal? Is it legal? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Sorry it's been a while since I uploaded a video. We were preparing for vacation and then took a week vacation in Vancouver. We took a trip for Hallie's birthday, which was last week, and then our 1-year anniversary, which is coming up this weekend. So that's where I've been. That's why I haven't been making videos. Here we go, back on track. Come home to some great surprises. So if you guys follow my Instagram at MojitoOhio, you'll know that I actually won a Instagram contest, and that's what came in while I was away, and that's this box right here. But also a little surprise is this box here, and that is going to be our next video. So we're going to set this one aside and we're going to open up the Instagram prize and show you guys what I won. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you already know what's in this box, but we're going to go ahead and rip it open anyway. Alright, so to date, this is the physically biggest prize I've ever won on Instagram. I've actually won some hats, a bandana, and then these rubber rings, from Kalo for Hallie and I right before our honeymoon, which was perfect because they're silicone, so when we went snorkeling and all this stuff, these worked really, really well, and we didn't have to take our nice new rings to Hawaii and worry about losing them. So I actually won a 35 quart Canyon Coolers outfitter. So just has the 2 plugs on the side. Lift that up. So it looks like you get a sticker there, some tips on how to keep ice and drinks and stuff the coldest as possible, and then on the back some information about your warranty. So I'm so excited to test this cooler out. That might have to be a different video, and I might just do that on my own. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. But in comparison, the Yeti, maybe $250, $350 for something about this size. This cooler is $180, and I like the it's smooth, but I like the pattern on it. It looks like stone. Really, really cool. So if any of you guys are looking for a high quality cooler at an affordable price, please check out Canyon Coolers. I know I won this on Instagram. I've been looking at them actually for a little while now. Is that us? But I have been looking at this for a while. It just worked out in my favor. I think for the price, you can't beat this cooler. I think this thing will be absolutely awesome for future road trips and stuff like that. Anyways, we are losing daylight. You can see the sun is setting, so let's get driving. Now, for those of you who do not know, you can in fact fold this windshield down, removing 6 things, and that's 4 bolts that go across the top on the inside here, and then both of your windshield wipers. Jeep said they wanted to get back to their roots about folding their windshield down and having the open air experience. On the JK, this took over an hour and 37 volts or something like that, and here this takes about 10 to 15 minutes and 4 bolts and 2 nuts. Now, for those of you who don't know how to take it off, I am here to assist you, so let's go ahead and get to it. Now, Jeep always gives you what you need. To remove the windshield wipers, you're going to need a ratchet and then this 15 mil. And then to remove the bolts on the inside, you're going to need this T40. These windshield wipers just have a cap. You can actually just get your nail underneath there and pop it. We'll just put these inside so we don't lose them. And then there is the 15 mil that you need to remove. And then after you get this nut removed, this one is actually pretty difficult to remove the first time. The passenger side I found much easier to lift up out and off, but these are going to remove the exact same. So once you just kind of wiggle this one off, you're just going to go ahead and do the same thing on that side. Now, once you got your windshield wipers off, you're just going to go ahead and switch to your T40, which is the long Torx. The T50 is the short one to take your door hinges off. And you're going to look for these 4 spots. So if you fold your visor down, just beyond the edge of the visor here, there's one hidden back there, and then there's one hidden in this corner. So you can see on each side of the visor there's a T40, and the same goes for this side. So once you remove those four, you are able to fold your windshield down. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention, you do have to remove the front freedom panels, or your soft top does have to be down, because where the seal is actually part of the windshield, so that's held down by the hard top. So you're actually gonna have to remove the front freedom panels as well. And there you have it, the windshield is completely folded down. So you can see the glass is laying there. You can see my window tint on the inside here. No glass here. What's cool is they actually left the VIN on the inside here, so you could still read that. So once you fold the windshield up, you can actually see it through the glass here, which is very cool. But you can see windshield down, no top. Just the whole open air feeling. So a few things just before we drive around like this. These bump stops here are actually, you can see the hole that goes through them. They actually are for tie downs, which you can see there's a hook that usually goes in here. You can get these from the dealership. I thought they were supposed to come with the Rubicon, but apparently I was wrong. So there's a hook that kind of goes in here, and then it wraps over, and then it goes through this slot, and then you just kind of tie it off. So that'll make sure that this stays down instead of, you know, jumping up and down or anything like that. And not that you would take this on the highway like this. You don't want to exceed 50 miles per hour, because this will blow back up and hit this frame and crack. One of the guys that I follow on Instagram actually posted a picture about this. He said, PSA, don't go above 50 miles per hour with the windshield down. So you can see his windshield is cracked. If you want to go follow him, his Instagram is the unofficial Bob. The legality of driving this on the street. As you can see, different shirt, different day, same hat though, so I was wearing that the whole time. When I was filming with the windshield down and the GoPro's running, just ran out of daylight too fast. So I put the windshield back up last night before I parked it in the garage, because I had to drive it to work today and it was supposed to rain. But anyways, let's get to the point of this video. Driving with your windshield down, is it legal or is it illegal? Is it legal? So through the research that I've done, I've actually come across a few different things. So this is kind of one of those things that's kind of a gray area. Technically it's not legal, but also it's not illegal. A lot of it depends on the state. Jeep recommends not driving over 10 miles per hour with the windshield down, and that's because if you are driving and you hit a pothole, that windshield's gonna jump up just a little bit and smash. It's gonna hit just hard enough to crack your windshield all the way across. That is just common sense. A piece of glass is stronger on its side like this than it will be flat on a surface like this, especially if you hit a bump and it comes up and down. That is why I recommend you definitely want to tie it down if you are going to drive over 10 miles per hour, which is the Jeep recommended. Again, Jeep recommends that it is only used for off-road, but here is why it is kind of a gray area. I have a few friends of mine that are police officers, and I have done some research online, all indicating the same thing. It's actually illegal to drive with a cracked windshield in Ohio that has a crack all the way across, and without a windshield that's not attached. However, in my state, I can drive with a windshield down if you are wearing eye protection. So if you were to fold your windshield down, you either have to be wearing a helmet with a visor down, or sunglasses. So you just need something to protect your eyes. Now, I wouldn't recommend driving with the windshield down on the freeway. I definitely would not do that, whether I have sunglasses on, a helmet on, or anything like that. Anything can fly up, and if you've seen things that have cracked windshields, that's what's gonna hit you in the face, and it's not pretty. Now, people say, how can you drive without a windshield? Now, if you look at some motorcycles, especially some older models, they don't have any windscreens. New models will have a windscreen in the front, whether it be a straight big one that covers, you know, pretty much your entire body, or it has a little visor in the front. Slingshots as well. Slingshots have a little tiny visor that counts as a windshield, so that's why they are also exempt. And the law that I found, guys, and this applies to most states, check your state's laws. I do not condone that you drive this. I'm not telling you guys this is 100% legal. Each state will vary. It also depends kind of on the day. If you get pulled over and, you know, the cop's kind of in a bad mood, don't try to tell them that they're wrong. It just makes matters worse. Again, they're there to protect us. So if they tell you that driving with your windshield down is illegal, just fold it up, guys. It takes 4 bolts, maybe less than 10 minutes. Just don't argue with a police officer if they tell you to fold the windshield up. Just be courteous and just abide by his rules. I quote from the traffic law website, on vehicles not equipped with a windshield, or vehicles where windshields are not in use, operators of such vehicles shall wear glasses, goggles, or face shields. It's a cool feature to have on the JL that you can say, hey, I can fold my windshield down in like 5 minutes. If I were to ever do this again, I would just drive back roads. Try not to be behind any cars or especially trucks where gravel will be able to be kicked up into my face. Regardless of wearing a helmet with a visor or sunglasses, it's still pretty dangerous. That stuff's coming at you very fast, especially how fast you're driving. Just make sure you're being responsible, guys. Protect your eyes, protect your face. Don't do anything stupid, and please do not forget to tie it down. It takes just a couple of seconds to tie it down to make sure that that windshield does not fly back up, or that when you hit a bump, it comes up and hits that and cracks your windshield. So I don't want to tell you guys that it is 100% legal. Do this at your own risk. If you are going to fold your windshield down, make sure you're smart about it, guys. If you guys do end up having your windshield down and getting pulled over, just be courteous to the police officer. They're just doing their job to protect us as drivers and making sure that we don't get hurt in our own vehicles. If they tell you to fold your windshield back up, just go ahead and do it. All right, guys, I hope this cleared some stuff up. I know it's still kind of a gray area, whether it's legal or whether it's illegal. Jeep recommends under 10 miles an hour and off-road only. Driving it on the road, again, it'll vary by state, county by county, and what the specific law is. Whether you can't even have your windshield folded down, or you can, but you have to have eye protection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, get down there and subscribe. Give me a huge thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video or if this helped you out. Leave some comments below, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll be posting more pictures and more videos now that I am back from vacation, and we have a bunch of videos lined up. So make sure you guys are sticking around for this build and watch it all come together. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.